By now, you've probably seen a lot of content about a certain male comedian making misogynistic content and jokes about women to cater to a male audience. You might ask yourself, why do men continue to make jokes at the expense of women? Well, it's complicated, but I'm going to talk a little bit today about the concepts of vertical and horizontal homosocial bonding, because homosocial bonding has emerged as a significant factor influencing the dynamics of male bonding. These terms describe ways in which men form connections with other men, both in hierarchical and lateral structures. So in this video, I'll dive into the nuanced relationship between these forms of homosocial bonding and the perpetuation of misogyny, particularly when it becomes a tool for men to bond with each other. So vertical homosociality is essentially something that refers to the formation of social bonds along hierarchical lines. This can be observed in various settings, such as workplaces where men align themselves with other men in positions of power or authority. And the hierarchical structure often fosters competition between these men and a desire for approval from those higher up the social ladder. In these environments, misogynistic attitudes can surface as a means for men to assert dominance or to conform to perceived norms of masculinity. The reinforcement of traditional gender roles within vertical homosocial groups can contribute to the perpetuation of misogyny. Men may feel compelled to conform to stereotypical behaviors, including the denigration of women, as a way of fitting into the established power structure. This not only sustains harmful gender norms, but it also creates an environment where misogynistic attitudes are normalized and reinforced. Now, conversely, horizontal homosociality involves bonding between individuals of the same status or level, emphasizing peer relationships rather than a hierarchy. This form of bonding is often observed in friendship circles or sports teams or social groups where men share common interests. While horizontal homosociality can promote camaraderie, it may also give rise to the reinforcement of negative stereotypes about women as a means of solidifying group identity. So, misogyny as a bonding tool, misogyny, the hatred, contempt for women, can unfortunately become a tool for bonding among men in both vertical and horizontal homosocial settings. The phenomenon is rooted in societal expectations of precarious masculinity, where aggression, dominance, and the objectification of women are wrongly perceived as indicators of strength. In vertical homosocial groups, men may adopt misogynistic attitudes to align themselves with those in power, signaling their commitment to the established hierarchy. This can manifest in the use of derogatory language, discriminatory behaviors, or the perpetuation of harmful stereotypes about women. In horizontal homosocial settings, the desire to conform to a shared identity within a group can also lead to the reinforcement of misogynistic beliefs. So, jokes, banter, or casual conversations that objectify or demean women can be used as a way for men to demonstrate their allegiance to the group, to the men, and reinforce a sense of belonging. So, understanding the relationship between homosocial bonding and misogyny is crucial for dismantling harmful patterns of behavior. It requires a multifaceted approach that addresses both individual attitudes and the broader societal context. So here's a few strategies. First, education and awareness. Promoting awareness of the impact of misogynistic attitudes on individuals and society is key. Educational programs that challenge harmful stereotypes and encourage critical thinking can contribute to breaking the cycle of misogyny within homosocial groups. Promoting positive masculinity. So, encouraging positive expressions of masculinity that emphasize empathy, compassion, and respect for all people. Redefining masculinity within homosocial bonds can help create environments where toxic attitudes find no home. And fostering inclusive spaces includes creating spaces that really engender inclusivity and diversity. They emphasize the value of varied perspectives and experiences, challenging the need for conformity to harmful gender norms. If this video has been helpful, hit like and subscribe and send it to someone else who might benefit from understanding the ways that male bonding can perpetuate misogyny so that they can find different ways to connect with other men that doesn't rely on them putting women down or keeping women in their quote unquote place.